Imagine waking up one morning and discovering your jeans slide on effortlessly. Your legs feel like coiled springs ready to propel you forward, and climbing stairs feels like floating. After 30 days of doing 100 squats daily, my quadriceps had grown 2 inches. My glutes transformed completely, and something unexpected happened. My lower back pain vanished entirely. This simple bodyweight movement rewired not just my muscles, but my entire relationship with physical capability. Most people believe squats are just another exercise, something you do between bench presses and bicep curls. They couldn't be more wrong. When you commit to 100 daily squats, you're essentially signing a contract with gravity itself, agreeing to battle against your own body weight thousands of times over the course of a month. The journey I am about to share isn't just about muscle growth or aesthetic changes. It's about discovering what your body desperately wants to become when you give it consistent, focused stimulus. The squat is perhaps humanity's most fundamental movement pattern, encoded in our DNA from millions of years of evolution. When you descend into a squat, your body activates over 200 muscles simultaneously, creating a cascade of hormonal responses that modern science is only beginning to understand. Your quadriceps lengthen eccentrically as you lower, storing elastic energy like a drawn bow. Your glutes, the largest muscles in your body, fire in sequence with your hamstrings to control the descent. Meanwhile, your core muscles create intra-abdominal pressure, turning your midsection into a natural weight belt. The fascinating part, when you perform 100 repetitions daily, you're not just training muscles, you're rewiring your nervous system's motor patterns, teaching your brain to recruit muscle fibers more efficiently. Research from the Journal of Strength and Conditioning shows that high-repetition bodyweight squats trigger unique adaptations in type 1 muscle fibers, increasing mitochondrial density by up to 40%. This means your legs literally develop more cellular powerhouses, transforming you into an endurance machine. Day 1 hit me with the force of reality. Those first 100 squats took me 37 minutes to complete, broken into sets of 10 with lengthy rest periods between each attempt. My legs trembled like a newborn deer's by rep 60. And by rep 80, I was bargaining with myself, questioning every life decision that led to this moment. The burn wasn't just physical, it was existential. My quadriceps screamed in protest, sending signals to my brain that surely this must be damaging something. But here's what nobody tells you about that first day. The real challenge isn't the physical discomfort, it's the mental battle against your own limitations. Each squat after number 50 required a conscious decision to continue, a deliberate override of the self-preservation instinct that keeps most people comfortable and unchanging. By day 7, something shifted fundamentally. The 100 squats now took only 22 minutes, and more importantly, my body had begun to crave the movement. Walking felt different, lighter somehow, as if someone had replaced my legs with more efficient versions overnight. The delayed onset muscle soreness that had crippled me on days 2 through 4 had transformed into a pleasant warmth, a constant reminder that adaptation was occurring at the cellular level. My sleep improved dramatically. I was falling asleep within minutes instead of the usual hour of tossing and turning. The science behind this is remarkable. Higher repetition, lower body training increases growth hormone production by up to 300% during deep sleep phases, essentially turning your rest into a recovery and building workshop. Day 14 marked the emergence of visible change. My pants fit differently, not necessarily tighter, but better. The shape of my legs had begun to transform, with clear definition appearing along the vastus medialis, that teardrop-shaped muscle above the knee that bodybuilders obsess over. But beyond aesthetics, functional changes were even more pronounced. I could now complete all 100 squats in under 15 minutes, maintaining conversation throughout. My resting heart rate had dropped by 8 beats per minute, and climbing the 3 flights of stairs to my apartment no longer left me breathless. The psychological shift was equally profound. I had become someone who does hard things daily, and this identity change rippled into other areas of life. Work challenges seemed less daunting, difficult conversations became easier to initiate, and the voice of procrastination grew quieter. Day 21 brought an unexpected revelation. My lower back, which had plagued me with dull aches for years of desk work, felt stronger and more stable than it had since college. The 100 daily squats had strengthened not just my legs but my entire posterior chain, creating a natural support system for my spine. I discovered I could now perform all 100 squats in a single unbroken set, a feat that seemed impossible 3 weeks earlier. My legs had developed a distinct V-shape when viewed from the front, and my glutes had lifted noticeably. Friends began asking if I'd started running or cycling. The neurological adaptations were perhaps even more impressive than the muscular ones. My proprioception, the body's ability to sense its position in space, had sharpened dramatically. I could balance on one leg with eyes closed for over a minute, something I'd never been able to do before. The final stretch from day 21 to 30 tested me in ways I hadn't anticipated. Not physically by this point, 100 squats felt like brushing my teeth, just another part of the daily routine. The challenge was mental monotony, the temptation to skip just one day because surely I'd already extracted most of the benefits. This is where discipline transforms from a practice into a character trait. Each day I chose to complete those squats despite not feeling like it. I was building something more valuable than muscle. I was building unshakable self-trust. Day 30 arrived almost anticlimactically. I completed my final set of 111 minutes and 43 seconds, my legs moving with mechanical precision, each rep identical to the last. The transformation was complete, or so I thought. The numbers tell only part of the story. My thighs had increased by 2 full inches in circumference, my glutes by 1.5 inches. My body fat percentage had dropped by 3% despite no changes to my diet. My vertical jump had increased by 4 inches, and I could now squat with perfect form to full depth as to grass. As they say, something that had eluded me despite years of gym membership, but these metrics pale in comparison to the invisible changes. My insulin sensitivity had improved dramatically, meaning my body processed carbohydrates more efficiently. My testosterone levels, tested before and after the challenge, showed a 15% increase. My bone density in the hip and femur region had measurably improved, adding literal strength to my skeletal system that will serve me for decades to come. When I compare these results to traditional leg training methods, the efficiency becomes staggering. Most people spend hours weekly on leg press machines, hack squats and leg extensions, achieving similar or inferior results. The 100 daily squats required no equipment, no gym membership, no complex programming. The total time investment over 30 days was roughly 10 hours less than most people spend scrolling social media in a single week. Yet the returns were comparable to months of traditional training. The secret lies in frequency and consistency. While gym-goers might train legs twice weekly, daily squatting provides constant stimulus, preventing the adaptation curve from plateauing. Standing here now, 40 days after completing the challenge, the lasting changes continue to amaze me. The strength gains have remained even though I've reduced to 50 squats daily for maintenance. The movement patterns have become so ingrained that my body automatically maintains better posture throughout the day. My knees, which used to crack and pop with every bend, now move silently and smoothly. The confidence that comes from knowing I can drop and perform 100 perfect squats at any moment is oddly empowering. It's proof that transformation doesn't require complicated systems or expensive equipment, just commitment to simple, consistent action. If you're sitting there wondering whether you could handle 100 squats daily, stop wondering and start with 10. Tomorrow, do 15. Build gradually. Listen to your body, but more importantly, listen to the voice that says you're capable of more than you currently believe. The journey of 1,000 squats begins with a single descent, and 30 days from now, you'll thank yourself for starting today. Your body is waiting to show you what it can become. All you need to do is give it permission through consistent action. The question isn't whether 100 daily squats will change your body. The question is, are you ready for the person you'll become in the process?